So something I've been seeing a lot lately is hearing from moms in particular who are interested in having a doula. It's something that maybe they read about, or maybe a friend recommended, hey girl, you got to get a doula. Or a dad, a lot of times our dads will come and say, my buddy said I had to get a doula. They sure did save him during labor. And we love talking with those parents, those people who we might get to work with. And then something happens along the way throughout pregnancy, and that is that moms start listening to other people more than they start listening to themselves. And we hear that directly from some of our clients that we've worked with, and they say, they finally call and say, like, hey, I'm sorry it took me so long to, talk to you guys. I knew I wanted to hire you in the beginning. I knew I wanted a doula. But then I just started listening to other people more than I started listening to myself. Whether that other person be, a relative, maybe a mom who wants to be there in labor and, and says like, well, who's this stranger going to be who's in there with me? That's weird. Or it could be a partner that says, I don't want a doula to get, in between us. So that's a very common misconception about what we do. In fact, we do the exact opposite. When I work with parents in labor, especially when there's like a dad there that wants to be really involved, I just love it. And I love being that whisper in his ear that says, hey, let me show you how to squeeze these hips right here. And let me show you where to press on the back. And you know what? She really needs you right now. Why don't you go right into her face and look into her eyes and tell her how beautiful she is. And so I kind of consider myself more of a director for the dads when we have partners that really want to be involved. So they're not these deers in headlights. But sometimes it can be maybe a provider, a doctor or a midwife even that says, oh, you don't need a doula. I'm going to be there with you the whole time. And not only is that not something that they can guarantee, providers and midwives are under so much stress right now with their patient load, and you never know how busy the hospital is going to be on the day that you give birth. That midwife could be delivering, 3 other women at the same time and having to bounce between rooms. So they can't be there that entire time. And that's what we do. That's our only job, is to be there from start to finish and not leave your side. We're not there to replace the medical staff at all. We don't do any of the medical care. We're not going to catch babies or interpret fetal heart tones. We're just there to make the experience the best that it can possibly be. So we only add value to the support system that you're going to have in place on the day that you give birth. So if you feel like you want someone there, if you feel like you deserve to have someone by your side who's there to support you on the day that you give birth, then listen to yourself. And if you want to learn more about what we do as doulas, never hesitate to reach out. We love talking to parents. We love helping them think through those questions, think through those thoughts, and let them know exactly what it is that we do and don't do here at High Country Doulas.